Hey everyone, Steve Passanelli with BombBomb. Last year we released a series of training classes that you guys told us that you absolutely loved, and we haven't done one in a long time. So we wanted to bring something back totally new, totally fresh, that's going to help you convert more leads using video. So why are we doing this? Well, last year we conducted a survey and we asked realtors just like you what your biggest challenges were in lead conversion. And we received two responses. Number one, you didn't have a process, or your process wasn't quite as effective as you would like it to be to generate, number two, more replies and more responses. And that's what we're going to focus in on this three-part video training series. We're going to start off with a video about buyers. Then we're going to move into a video about sellers for the second one. And the third video is going to be all about follow-up, because we know that they don't always respond to that first email. What's the second, the third, the fourth email that you can send to generate higher responses? Remember, this is based off of some of the best realtors around the country using video in their business, and you're going to be implementing these same exact strategies. Okay, here's our first case scenario. You get a buyer lead, and that buyer has a request on a specific property. Now, right now you could be sending out an automated response. You might be using a system out there that's sending out that email for you. You're responding quickly, which you know you should do. And hopefully you get a response from that automated email that's going out. But here's where video comes into play. This is your chance to make an amazing first impression on someone. You see, a lot of times when someone goes online and they fill out a form, they're filling out several forms. You might not be the only agent responding to them. And video can be an incredible differentiator when you respond in your email message. And in this case, we're going to show you exactly what to say in the video, and we're going to show you exactly what to put in the text. This isn't going to be a high-level overview with the goal of getting a response. We need to remember what our goal is here. Our goal isn't to make a client on email number one. Our goal is to simply engage that person, find out more about who they are, get them to either call us, email us, or send us a text message. And if they do that, our first email is a success. So let's talk about this lead that has a specific request on a property. Chances are they might be a little bit further along in the process, but there's also a chance that they're not, and we need to identify where they are as quickly as possible. All right, I just received an internet lead. His name is Jeff. I'm sitting in front of my computer. I'm ready to send him a video email. Now, video email is two components, video and a text component. We're going to start off with the video here first, and we're going to follow a simple three-step process. If you do these three things, we found it's going to generate you more replies and responses. So what are the three steps? The first one is make the new lead feel at ease for selecting that property. Number two, provide them with a detail, at least one detail about that home or that area that they can't find online. And then of course, number three, a call to action. All right, so let's start off on the first step. The first step is to simply make the person feel at ease about their choice. The real estate transaction process, or the real estate process in general, usually comes with a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. So we want to make sure the person feels at ease. When I was buying my home, I wanted to know a lot of things from the realtor. If it was priced too high, if there's something wrong with the property. So if you can make them feel at ease about their decision to inquire about that home, you can build that sense of rapport, build rapport a little bit faster. Step two, you're going to want to give them one detail about that property that they can't find online. So this sets you up as the area expert, the knowledge broker. And when you give that detail, you're positioning yourself in a very good place to have them say, hey, this person probably knows a little bit more information, about this property. We need to engage and get in touch with them. And finally, step three, you want to provide a call to action. If we go back to old school sales 101, they teach you to provide two specific times and have them choose one of the times. Now, one thing I do want to mention here is in this email that we are sending, we're actually asking for an appointment. Do they want to see that property? Now you might be thinking, well, Steve, we talked about simply getting a response here first, but we need to think about where this prospect is in their life cycle. This is someone right now that has a question about a specific home. And all of the top realtors that we've talked to, most of them say you immediately ask if they would like to see the home. And that's what we're doing here with this video, but we're building a bit of rapport at the same time. As I said, you're positioning yourself as the knowledge expert. So the video and the text is going to ask for a viewing of the property. Now, if it doesn't work, and there's a chance it might not work, you're going to learn in video 3, email 2, 3, and 4. That's going to help us out with this process. But if you follow these guidelines, which I'm going to show you how to do right now, we know that you are going to get more replies using this simple 3-step strategy. All right, so here I am in my BombBomb dashboard. I'm going to show you the exact process, step by step, on how to get more replies and responses from your leads. And it's going to start here with this send button. If I click this send button in my BombBomb, either on my laptop or desktop computer, this is going to enable me to quickly and easily send a video and add text. Now don't worry, if you want to do this from your iPhone or Android device, we're going to be covering that in the second video. The first thing we want to pay attention to when you're sending any emails, of course, the subject line. That's what's going to entice the person to actually open your email. So if I go up here to the top of my screen and I delete video email from BombBomb and I replace that with video : and then the property address, we found this is a fantastic way to get your emails open. How will you know your emails are open? Because it's going to tell you the quick send is set up to give you a real-time alert when your email is open and your video is played, so you know the best time to reach out to that contact. So video : 1621 Spruce Street. I think you're really going to like that subject line. They're going to open these emails, and again, you're going to be able to see, you're going to be able to test it for yourself. Now the next thing we want to do is add in the text. Now it's a short amount of text, so you can type it in yourself, but in this case I have it pre-written over here. You can have it pre-written somewhere else as well, or you can have a template set up in BombBomb with the text there for you. Since we're doing it from our sender option up here on the right, I'm just going to copy and paste this in. The template would be another topic here altogether. Now there's a few things that I need to make sure I adjust in this template. Thanks for reaching out to me about this home. Obviously we don't want to have first name there, and this is Jeff. So we type in Jeff. Watch this personal video above for some important details. I'd love to share more and show you the home. Does, and we want to choose time 1. We want to be very specific right here. So we'll say does Friday at 4 p.m. or does Saturday at 10 a.m. work better? Now notice this email is extremely short. There's not a lot of text there. Remember, we need to think about where this person is in the process. There's a good chance that they want to see this property. So we're being a little bit bold in this presumption, but this is definitely the best way to start. You want to ask for the showing right off the bat. So that's the easy part. We typed in the subject line, we added the text in, now we want to record the video. So I'm going to go here to the record button, and remember our 3-step process. We want to make them feel at ease, then we want to provide a piece of information or a detail they can't find online, and then our call to action, which is very similar to the text underneath. So let's do that. I'm going to hit the record button. It's going to count down. Hey Jeff, it's Steve with XYZ Realty. Thank you so much for your inquiry on 1621 Spruce Street. That is an amazing neighborhood, really quiet street, and the funny thing is, it's actually really close to one of my favorite Mexican restaurants of all time. So I want to know if you'd be interested in seeing that property. I have Friday at 4 p.m. available or Saturday morning at 10 a.m. available to show you this property and give you some more details about this home. I hope you're having a great day. My contact information is below. Get back to me as soon as you can. Thank you. So I just recorded my video right there. It's saving the thumbnail, it's saving the video. We're ready to send this out, but there's one final step that you want to do when you're sending videos out of BombBomb. And this is an important one, especially for people that do not know you.
And the important step here is actually writing a personal note. Now, if you have a piece of paper or a whiteboard or something, or even your iPad, write a personal note and create a custom thumbnail. Works great for leads. So I can write something as simple as "Hi Jeff," and that's what I'll do right here. Or you could be more specific and say important details for Jeff. But the key thing is just make sure you have Jeff's name written down on a piece of paper or a whiteboard. And watch this. And I am going to hover my cursor over the thumbnail. I'm going to hold up this message. And I'm going to smile and click. What this does is now when Jeff receives my email, he knows it's personalized specifically for him. You're increasing your chance of getting a video play by doing it this way. And now we covered all bases. If Jeff doesn't play the video, we have some great text in there. If Jeff plays the video, we're building rapport. And we have a 1-2 punch that you can't find anywhere else, getting you face to face. You know, there's no silver bullet anywhere. They're not always going to play your video 100% of the time, but you will increase your chances of getting face to face if you, number one, send a video, but number two, use this nice little whiteboard technique. And that's it.
Great, so now that you have the first step in the process down, you're ready to begin emailing that out today. Let's talk about a different scenario. You see, you might receive a lead that is requesting property alerts. Let's think about the mentality and where that lead is right now. If someone requested information on a specific home, again, we're talking in generalities here, there's a good chance they're a little bit further along in the process. If someone is signing up for property alerts and doesn't have a specific property, they could be further out. There's studies out there that say that 6 to 24 months is the average time that someone goes online to start researching their property. So we need to have that in the back of our mind. Empathy is a crucial component to understanding, engaging, and connecting with your leads. So now let's talk about exactly what to put in the video. Let's talk about exactly what to have in the text. And again, this is going to be a nice little download here for you. You can click that button below and download exactly what you need there too. But let's walk you through step by step how to record this and how to follow up with these types of leads.
We're back in BombBomb now. I'm going to go back up to the upper right-hand side of the screen. I'm going to click the send button, and it's going to turn on my camera, load the text there, and we're going to follow the same process that we did last time. First, let's start with the subject line. Here's a great subject line for someone signing up for property alerts. Exactly what you are looking for. We key in our subject line. We think that this one's going to get you a lot of opens here if someone signs up for your property alert, so give it a try. Remember, it's going to track that for you and give you the opens so you know if it's working or not. Then we're going to go in, we're going to take our script that of course you can download from below. We copy that script, we paste it in, and the important part here is of course to customize the two portions, or actually the three, of the name, time 1 and time 2. So this is for Mary, and time 1 is today. Today at 1, or tomorrow at 9 a.m. So does today 1 or tomorrow at 9 a.m. work better for a quick call? We're trying to get Mary on the phone. So now that we're good with the text, we have our subject line, we're ready to record the video. Let's do it. Hit the record button. Hi Mary, it's Steve Passanelli with XYZ Realty. Thank you so much for signing up for our property alerts. And whether you're looking to buy in 2 months or not for another 2 years, I just want to let you know that I am here to help. If you are a year away from wanting to purchase a home, there are things that you can be doing right now to make sure that you have a great experience. And a quick call with you and me on the phone, we can go over some of those items. What time works best for you? Do you have time today at 1 o'clock, or does tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. work better, just for a quick phone call to dial in your preferences? You know, finding a home is more than just bedrooms, bathrooms, and locations. There's a lot of intangibles there, and I'd like to discuss that with you on a quick phone call. So let me know what works best. Get back to me either via email or give me a ring. Thank you. So there's our video. It's going to save the thumbnail. Chances are it's not going to be a good thumbnail, just like we talked about in the last video. You want to use your whiteboard. So if I hold up my whiteboard with my custom text, Mary's home search, it's customized. She knows it's for her. We hit the thumbnail. Now we have a custom thumbnail that Mary's going to see as soon as she receives the email. The one step that we didn't detail last time, but of course you know you have to do this to send an email, is type in an email address on the top. So we would type in Mary's address, and then we would simply click the send button and send that email out.
All right, I hope you liked what you learned so far. You're going to like it more when you start putting it into action and seeing results. But I know a few of you out there might be a little bit skeptical. You might be saying, well, Steve, yeah, I just don't have the time to do video. I can't do video. And the answer to that is you can. This is more akin to a voicemail. Notice how these videos were short. They're not long. You don't have to remember a bunch of script off the top of your head. These are short and sweet, and they're going to get you face to face with someone before anyone else. You're using your iPhone, your Android, your webcam, and you can do this anywhere. So time isn't a factor, and you are dying to get face-to-face with people. You know, in real estate, 50 years ago, your goal was to get face-to-face with someone. 25 years ago, same goal. 5 years ago. Today, your goal is still to get face-to-face with people. And if you have the opportunity of getting face-to-face first before anyone else, you need to take it, because you are your own differentiator. No one else can be you, and that is where you can come across, build that relationship, and engage your prospects more effectively. You know, do you think that it's the first form that they ever filled out? Do you think that your autoresponder is the first one that they ever received? Their voicemail is the first one? The answer is no. Video is the differentiator in all of that. It's the thing that will set you apart and not allow you to just be the text on someone's screen. So this is a powerful tool. You're set up to begin using it right now, and we're going to continue the conversation in our future videos.